pair of headphones. I don't want to hear that shit, Chase.
What?
Headphones. You can look. You can sit in your bed and listen to them on your headphones perfectly fine.
No,
That did.
it doesn't work that way.
Actually, I saw something where a doctor said that you shouldn't do that. Like if you see a baby in a crib, you don't. It's actually bad to go coochie coochie. That's actually not good. You're not supposed to do that. Like you're supposed to talk to him like you would talk to him. You don't sit there and go fuck yourself or anything like that. But you just talk to him like, hey, what's going on, baby? What's up? You know.
Well, that's disgusting.
You didn't think I could come up with a lyric, bro? Fucking boring as fuck. I'll tell you what. Oh, Merry Christmas. You too, doggo. Thank you. Hope you're feeling better. Hey, everybody here. Hope you're having a good holiday. I'm building a storage facility. Okay. Soft kitty, warm kitty, little ball of fur. Happy kitty, sleepy kitty, purr, purr, purr. Now fuck off.
It's beautiful.
And if I do, yes, that's the one. That's the one, Evie. Dave walks kind of funny. Yeah, Alex said he walks like he's riding a unicycle. And he nailed it. That's exactly what he looks like. Clip. What are you? God damn it, Evie. Yeah, see?
I live inside my own
Got the best.
world of make-believe.
All of a sudden,
Kids
as they
screaming in the cradles, profanities. I see the world through ice covered in ink and bleach. Cross out the ones who heard my cries and watched me weep. I love everything. Fire spreading all around my room. My world's so bright, it's hard to breathe, but that's alright. Hush.
What the hell was that? Your cat. Your fucking cat. Did you know? Did you know that? What the fuck? That was fucking
Take
weird,
my
man.
eyes open to force
Yeah, adorable, though.
reality. Why can't you just let me eat my weight in glee? I live inside
Did
my
not expect
own
that.
world of make-believe. Kids screaming in the cradles, profanities. Some days I feel skinnier than all the other days. Sometimes I can't tell if my body belongs to me. I love everything.
What happened? Oh dear.
Fire spreading all around
What
my
happened?
room.
Everybody,
My world's so bright,
somebody,
it's
get
hard to
help.
breathe, but that's all
Something
right.
bad happened. I'll go get help. You stay here.
Out. Fucker. Ah, fuck. God damn it. Huh? Oh, God damn it. Alright, that's enough. Where's that fucker at? What the fuck? Huh. He's clipped in the ground? Oh, he's up there. Hi, Burby. Yeah, I could use your help over here, bird. Oh, damn, they're all everywhere. What the fuck? Oh, dear, this is not good. Retreat!
Yeah. Oh. Yeah. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. Wah.
Actually, I wonder if it stays outside. I don't hear it anymore. Nope, it's gone.
What? Hit. Hot. Oh. Oh.
Oh. Where'd you go? What are you doing up there? Who are we fighting? Oh. Not yet. Oh, they're sleeping. Oh, they're bees. I wonder if it's a bee boss. And
Yeah. Nope. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. I don't like change!
Hey, Sophie. How are you?
Butt snuggles.
Hey, Evie. How are you? Excuse me.
Hey.
Please give Evie a follow.
Today was weird. What happened? Care to share?
You think you're gonna steal stuff from me? I don't think so, buddy. Give me back that ring. Come here. Okay, you're sorry. We'll see how sorry you
Friday,
are.
little one knocked
Cut you, you bitch.
his monitor over at the end of school. Oh, no. Doing well, thanks to Pistis Stuff's ridiculous. Oh? What's ridiculous prices now? This morning we loaded up. It's cracked. Oh, poor kiddo. Was he upset?
Oh. Yeah.
Is it cracked to the point where you can't use it? Chase, it's already dead. You don't have to kill it again. I'm feeling defeated. I can't find the box for the monitor. Extended warranty is gonna... Oh, that's the new monitor, isn't it? Oh, fuck. I'm sorry to hear that, Evie. His dad found a 40-inch TV for sale at $40 locally. Huh. That's a pretty good deal. That's a really good deal. He bought that. Jared can get the 32-inch TV I currently use as my second monitor. Sweet. I'm sorry to hear about the monitor, but it sounds like it might work out. Second monitor's gonna be huge. You're not gonna forget about us, are you? Now that you have a big monitor. You still remember the little people with the little monitors, right? Since I broke my laptop monitor, TVs are it. They're so cheap. Really, if you're not doing like shooters or anything like that, these days TVs, the latency is not bad at all. Now I get to watch you on the big screen. Ooh, I'm big. Finally.
Wow.
Hey, Sophie. I got a big no name last night, and I can ride him. Look how ridiculous it looks. You don't need laser response? Yeah. I mean, the majority of games I play. I mean, I stream most of the games I play, and I have a 144 hertz monitor, and I have to limit it to 60 or it looks weird on stream. So yeah, that was a waste of money. I was here. Oh, you were here. Okay. Yeah. Cow doesn't even know what to do. I usually fall asleep way before. Okay. I wasn't sure. I wasn't sure. So Sophie, whose ass I need to kick for being too. Yeah. What? Yeah. What was? Did I miss what? What you? Did you say what was overpriced? No, you didn't say yet. Yeah. What? Who's what ass? Come on, Sophie. Story time. I was shopping for cycling clothes. Everything was 50% off, and I still feel like ouch. It is an expensive hobby, I've heard. You know what I mean? I mean, you have my sympathy, though. No, I didn't want you to kill it, no name. God damn it. Here, you can kill stuff in here. Go ahead. There you go. Good boy. What the fuck is this thing? It's a land whale. Made to find clearance sales when yeah, or order from a place where bicycles are illegal. You know, you can buy really cheap snow gear here in Florida because nobody skis. You gotta find a place where bicycles aren't allowed, and then they'll be really cheap because nobody be buying them. Right? See, that's thinking. That's why I'm smart. Thing is, you have to buy decent shorts. I've been resisting till now, but it's starting to hurt. Wow, you must bicycle a lot for that to be an effect, something that affects you. Been mad for years because I remember as a teen buying a t-shirt for $20 and jeans for like $30 max. Just one pair? I get mad when I have to pay more than $20 for 5 pairs of underwear. I have to buy like packs. I don't buy single underwear or singles. I guess you can't. I buy t-shirts in 5 packs. Where does all this ore come from? Oh, I'm full. There we go. I want 4 plus for like $12. Amen. Like a shirt, $200 as if fuck. What is it? What does this shirt do? Like, is it a special shirt? Does it ride the bike for you? Shirts and pants fit me are usually $40 for the shirt, $60 for the G for one. What? I must be. I guess is women's stuff more expensive? Is that what it is? The generic t-shirts for like $4 each. Screw it. Yeah, exactly. That's what I buy. I buy Dickies. And what is that other brand I buy? Hold on. Oh, I was gonna look at what boxer shorts I buy, but I happen to be wearing Hanes, which is not usually what I buy. Hanes are actually not that cheap. I need fat lady jeans. I need them petite. I've been wearing fat pants till I lose weight again. And then I have a bunch of really nice jeans, but I can't fit into any of them anymore. I buy generic, so I'll just make myself sad. I'd buy stuff from Walmart if I were thinner, but my weight makes it so I have to buy it from Pennington, especially for the jeans. Yeah, I have to buy it from the big and tall, triple XL kind of shit from Amazon. And if I have to buy like something nice, I have to go to like Men's Warehouse. I don't really buy clothes that much. I mean, I don't wear clothes much. I mean, I wear, boxer shorts most of the time. I don't really do a whole lot of stuff that has me going out. Putting wood in here, guys. Everything's tailored for slim bodies, yeah. And then when you buy the bigger stuff, it's more expensive. Cause they know they got the fat people by their balls, by their big fat balls. They know. They know what they're doing. We don't care about clothes function. Yeah. Yeah, I have so many shirts that look exactly the same. I'm kind of self-conscious that I think people think I wear the same shirt, the same pants every day when they see me, and it's not. It's a different. You know what I mean? Like I go for gray shirts and black shirts, for example. So the only difference that you'll see me in is one day it'll be dark gray and the next day it'll be black. And then I have like a couple dark blue shirts. And all my pants are either jeans or they're black. I do have some really nice Dickies cream, the cream colored ones for fancy dress up kind of things, which they're really nice. They're thick and I just can't fit into them anymore. So they're just sitting on top of something and going to waste. Brand new, basically. There's a lot of minimalists that have yeah, Einstein did that. I think Einstein had a whole closet full of the same clothes. And Steve Jobs did too. I think it's because of Einstein. Yeah, a lot of, why bother? Why invest you find something you like, you wear it, you just wear a bunch of it, and you're fine. I'm not much of a clothing maverick, clothing maven myself. You don't need to make that decision. One less thing I mean, who cares? As long as they're clean. You know what I mean? To me, that's the most important thing, is that they're clean. And they fit. Oh, fuck. So you get it, yeah. 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 I know it sucks, Evie. Clothing industry is like my nemesis, slavery, ridiculous markups, plus no choice for different, which are pretty freaking normal bodies. Yep. Exactly, Sophie. Anyway, I need to lurk and get killed a bit. Okay, Evie. I hope you'll be able to join later. I'm leaning towards that I think Evie. Costco sweatpants and black t-shirt. Sweatpants are the ultimate. Fits everywhere. Sweatpants are very popular here. Oddly enough. Huh. I think Evie was right about the effigies being bugged. Still. Oh well. There's a mod for that. Look, always this. Yeah, I mean. Yeah. I don't really pay attention to what people wear. I'm not really sure if anyone pays attention to what I wear. You know what I'm saying? Not that I care what I wear or what they wear. Try to bike every day, at least half hour, so now there's time. I need proper short. Yeah, I mean, if it's hurting you not having the proper shorts, then it's worth it. It's worth the investment, for sure. Get that 100%. I wish I had my bike back. Sort of. I left it at one of the apartments I moved out of. I just left it there because I didn't... There's so much shit to bring, I just kind of left it there. It was, a rim needed to be... One of the rims needed to be replaced, and the brakes needed to be redone. So I just left it there and said, fuck it. There's no secondhand market for bikes. We're too small. Oh, what do you mean where you live? Or you mean everybody's like the little people there? In the market for a new bike, it's also ridiculous. Yeah, oh, where you live, okay. I knew that. I knew that. I kind of was looking at one point, because I don't drive. I can't really afford what I have. I got to get rid of it. But I was looking at electric bikes, because my health doesn't really. I'm not sure how. Like I have a motion, a stationary recumbent bike. I told you guys about. Hey, no name. But my health doesn't let me use it that long. I get so fatigued so quickly on it. It really disincentivizes me to use it, and it's really not good that I'm falling in this hole of not being able to exercise when I should be. How you doing, no name? Cars suck even more. Yeah, electric bike is. Yeah, they're really expensive though. Like, I don't trust the ones you get overseas because like Louis Rossman. He's a big electric bike guy, and he had his one of his when he was still in New York. He had his business burned down, basically because of a battery. And it's so I don't really like that, the idea of getting a cheap one. So the ones that are good and reliable and safe are expensive. That's a whole other rabbit hole. Me, okay, you? I'm okay, no name, thanks. Oh, fuck the back battery, yeah. So, and he did a video recently reiterating it. So there's a company, I forgot the name of it. They got banned for sell. They got banned. Their batteries got banned in the UK recently, and he did a video on it. And so he was using electric bikes, and these battery, he had to buy a new battery, which is, a pack of batteries that are inside. They're a big box, and then inside there's little batteries in it, whatever. Well, he knew that the batteries they sold were cheap Chinese Chinesium, as I call it, Chinesium batteries. So he had asked them how much extra would it cost for them to pack a battery with Samsung batteries, and he would pay it. So they told him $200. So he gave them an extra $200 so they would put Samsung batteries in them. And he got it. And that's when the fire happened. And when he dug through what was left of the bike or whatever, he found out they didn't give him Samsung batteries. They gave him the same Chinesium batteries they had. Yeah, Chinesium. So they took the $200, pocketed it, and didn't give him what he bought. So that whole situation made me super wary of that. So I'm not into spending a little bit of money and then ending up with a fire. Because if I had an electric bike, it would be stored inside. And yeah, that would be bad. Yeah, very scummy. Let me see. Let me see what the name of the company was. Unit Pack Power. Here it is. Here's the video.
Hey everybody, how's it going? Hope you're having a lovely day. I love building e-bikes and I'm...
All right, Lewis. That's all the airtime you get. Right here. Nah, bro, cars are reliable. My used Jeep only needed new gaskets, spark plugs, transmission gaskets, crankshaft sensor, oil pressure sensor, 2 radiators, 3 water pumps, 2 serpentine belts, new hoses for everything, new brake pads, tires, rear light circuit board, 2 times the cylinder. Yeah, that sounds more reliable than a Tesla. All for the measly price was... Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, at least you didn't buy a Tesla. That's still cheaper than... All that shit you listed combined is still cheaper than replacing one battery pack in a Tesla. So that's actually a bargain. Actually a bargain. I got it with 70,000 miles. It's now 120. Yeah. Kind of trash. Still way better than Tesla. Yeah. It's kind of trash, to be honest. That sucks, no name. Yeah, mine is, I actually had to park mine. It's not even parked at my apartment. It's parked somewhere else. Because it doesn't have, it's not legal. So where it's parked, you can't see the tags or anything. The fact that everything's expired and has no insurance on it. I'm thinking about just junking it. Okay. Okay, no name. God damn it. Climb up. What the fuck? Nothing. Just saying that I have it parked somewhere where you can't see the tags or anything, and because it's has no insurance or nothing. And here in Florida, you have to have insurance on a car even if it's not being driven. It's a Dodge Ram. It's a truck. Whoa. No name. What the fuck? Sophie.
Thank you for the sub gifting. SYLPHY Rose.
Thank you for the gifted subs, Rose. Appreciate you. Rams are, yeah, I mean, it's the older Ram, but it's just so much gas and, oh, it's such a pain in the ass. Well, that rhymed. I haven't driven it in a long time. It's not worth fixing now. It's got some problems. I don't know what, but it won't. It doesn't seem to get fuel. I think there's something wrong with the fuel line or something. I need a truck, but they're so dead. They are expensive. Yeah, you need a farm truck, don't you? Hey, Chase. Thank you so much for the friend. So many gifted subs. I've been trying to gift you one for a while, but you're always sub. Thank you, guys. I appreciate it. No insurance on junk car, like how they're proving intent to drive. Like that, it's just the law here. Yeah, it's something. It's not. It's just not worth it. I'm just gonna junk it. I think it's not worth it. It's not even worth it to sell. It's worth almost nothing. Need a 4x4 truck for winters? Yeah, I could see that. I'll probably just like call someplace and have them pick it up. There's places around here you can call and they'll just come get it and they'll give you like scrap money for it. That's probably what I'll end up doing. You sign over the fucking thing. I had to give a ride to my coworker 4 months ago. He had a 2006 Ram, wouldn't start. Bad fuel pump. Yeah, I mean that's. Yeah. Well, there's other problems with it. The AC doesn't work in it, and that's a big deal here. It's not worth it. It's really not worth it. I've been told by people who know a lot about cars, they're like, nah, don't put money in it. It's like putting money in a boat at this point. Not to mention, I have other problems. I have, some driver license problems that I'd have to pay for and take care of. And it's a whole bunch of money. It's a whole big rabbit hole. And honestly, I got used to taking lifts. Most of my clients cover the cost. Like this client that I've been working for the past couple weeks, she pays for the lifts. So she reimbursed me, actually. So, and I don't mind that. I don't have to worry about the fucking car. I don't have to worry about getting gas. I don't have to do anything. And it's only like $15 up and $15 back. And like I said, she reimbursed me. No, I know. But I don't go anywhere. Like, I don't go anywhere. So every place I go, it's to work. If I go to a doctor, that's the only exception. And I figure that is a little easier for my mind to reconcile because now that I have at least some modicum of health insurance, I feel like it's worth it. It's cheaper than actually paying a doctor full price kind of thing. At least where I am, 20-minute ride full will be 55. Yeah, no, I don't take Ubers. Ubers. So here's the difference between Uber and Lyft. I have both. I have an account on both. But I always take a Lyft. So the same ride in Uber is $20 to $22 up and $20 to $22 back. But in Lyft, the maximum is like 15, but there's an option called wait and save, which basically means that they don't come right away. You don't get the car assigned right away. And it can take up to 15 extra minutes. But 9 times out of 10, they come anyway. They come immediately, almost. So it's worth it. It's like, I just wait and save. I just call 15 minutes before I need it. And 5 minutes before I'm ready. And I'd save like $3. So so it ends up being like $11 or $12. So now a taxi cab. I used to use taxi cabs in a pinch, and those were minimally $20. The same distance, the same place. Because this client happens to be where one of my other clients is. So this is a very common place that I go to regularly. So a taxi, like a red, yellow checker cab, friendly cab, whatever they call it, is $20 minimum. And that doesn't even include if you decide to actually tip the fucker or not. The drawback is with the lift is that the last lift I took yesterday, it smelled like somebody shit in the car. Like, I don't know if you've ever smelled a dirty, like what it's like when you're around a kid with a dirty diaper. But that's what the whole car smelled like. The whole ride. 20 minutes fucking sitting in the car with the windows rolled up, smelling shit. And I was so very unhappy. Yeah, I was nauseous by the end of the ride. It takes a lot to get me nauseous. I have a pretty strong stomach. And then when I got home, it was still in my nose. Like, I could still smell it for like an hour. I had to like change clothes and make sure, because I didn't know if it absorbed in my clothes or what. Put the clothes in the laundry basket. I'm like, oh. And this guy's like driving around in it all day. There's no doubt in my mind that he smells like poopy. Like when he goes home to his family. Reminds me of the time I rode those Uber money saving shared rides. Oh no, I won't do shared rides. Won't do those. And the person next to me smelled like expired armpit. That's one of the reasons why I won't do it. Yeah, that's I've been in Ubers and Ubers specifically where it smelled like body odor. The whole back seat smelled like body odor. And I just want to like take a bath after I get out of them. Great expression. That'll be the name for my next pal. Expired armpit. Keep in mind, I work in industrial sites with bad odors. Even replace sewage pipes at one point. This person took. That's saying a lot. That is saying a lot. Like, bro, I work in a sewer, man, and your fucking car stinks worse than that.
What?
Look at this, a bunch of PAL balls just sitting here. I don't know. It's like Dragon Ball Z where you can feel their ki, but you can feel the radiating stank of them. Yeah. There is, and I don't want to like say this like to be offensive, but Haitians, they don't really bathe like typically. So when I worked at that place, remember I told you where I was kind of in charge of the Haitians? They're really good, hardworking people. There was women there, and the women that were working there were rather heavy set, and they didn't bathe, and they don't believe in deodorant, so they don't wear deodorant. It doesn't happen. Yeah, it was really bad.
Yeah.
And it's kind of a cultural thing
What?
with them. They have like a thing where the natural body smells are desirable. That. God damn it. Here, our previous taxi company was messed up. Once a driver drove me through a one-way narrow bridge. There was already an incoming car on it. Motherfucker clipped his mirror because he had to evade the car. Oh, fuck. That must have been frightening. There's nothing worse than metal on metal in a car. The sound, it is terrifying, and I've been through a couple accidents, so I know. That's when you say your neck hurts, Sophie. Get your money. Yeah, you gotta. Yeah, it's an opportunity. It's not an accident. It's an opportunity.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
All right. Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Like a weird two-way bridge that's only one wide enough car. Man, I should have thought. Yeah, I mean... Yeah, especially if it's a hired vehicle. Because they're insured up the ass. Well, they're supposed to be anyway. Who's going? Don't run up the hill. You know what's funny, and I don't know if you guys can relate. So when you get in a Lyft or an Uber, you obviously get in the back seat. You have to buckle up, and 7 out of 10 times I always have trouble buckling. It takes me like sometimes it takes me like a third of the ride before I finally get the fucking buckle on.
Yeah.
That's because, yeah. No, I know. Not only that, it's not just that. Sometimes the buckles are like, they're too short. So they fall inside the seat. You know what I mean? Like they're in below they're like behind the cushion. Yeah, sometimes it's just design or something. It's not always that. And some of them, it's just real easy. Bam, click, that's it, I'm done. It really depends on the model of the car. Yeah. Or the car has 3 seats in the back. So you end up like trying to get the fucking buckle into the middle one, and you realize, oh, it's the wrong one. It's the one off that's on the inside instead of the outside. Sometimes that happens. And you're like pushing in, and you're like, it's in the hole. What the fuck? It won't click in because it's actually backwards. You picked the wrong one, yeah. And that happens a lot. Sometimes they'll get concerned and they'll be like, you okay back there? And my nightmare, and I would never let this happen, but my nightmare is that I have to ask the guy, hey, can you come back here and buckle me in? I mean, I would never ask that. I would just hold it. You know what I mean? I'd fake it and just hold it there. Or sit on it so it looks like I'm buckled in. But I've thought about that going, man, could 5-star service? Yeah. Yeah, sir, can you buckle me in, please? I hate to oh shit, I wasted that. I hate to impose on you, but can you buckle me in? And I picture this big burly guy reaching over me and buckling me in and shit. Right, monsieur. Yeah, that would be awkward. That would be too awkward.
Wow.
Yay, leveled up. I love that image. I don't know why. True Nightmare, what, having the burly guy reach over another fucking big fat burly guy and buckling him in. Yeah, I mean, that would be pretty funny. I would have to get my phone out and record it. It's a dude built like a Reacher, knees in his... You know what? If he was built like Reacher, there's no way in hell I'm saying anything to that fucker to even remotely piss him off. I'm just gonna sit back there. I'm just gonna sit on the belt buckle and pretend I'm belted. But you know, I just realized if I did that, I think a lot of the newer vehicles tell you. so he would know. They would be like, "You're not buckled in." Yeah, I was just thinking that. And they all have to be like new cars. Like Uber seems to be more strict than Lyft is. Like I've never seen too many old cars on Uber, older being like slightly beat up. Lyfts, you tend to get less quality vehicles. Like the shit smelling one. Like I've never had an Uber smell like shit.
What?
The worst Uber, and I mean Uber, not Lyft, I ever had was somebody who must have had a bunch of dogs. Because their whole car smelled like a fucking a dog pound. That was unpleasant. That was very unpleasant. Uber needs yeah, I think even newer now. I think it's moved up. But yeah, they all have their requirements, I think. And it's for insurance. Specifically, I think it has to do with the insurance. And safety, because of the safety. It's safety features, but it's in the whole, it's because of the it's insurance. Insurance, you don't have fucking. You have a car like there's actually cars out there that are grandfathered in that don't have seat belts. You would never become an Uber or a Lyft with that. Like not in a million or a taxi cab for that matter. But yeah, I know somebody with a car that's old enough that doesn't require seat belts legally. I'd rather have an El Camino. My dad had an El Camino. I love El Caminos. The thing is a solid block of metal strong. Yeah, El Caminos are fucking awesome. I fucking love El Caminos. One of my buds got rear-ended by a guy at 70 miles. Guess which car got obliterated? Not the El Camino. I was telling Chase about the Cybertruck. I'm sure you guys have heard some kind of story. So apparently they rust. So people are already starting to get rust spots on their Cybertruck. There's been multiple people who've taken the Cybertruck to get. So when you have a Tesla, you have to put it in car wash mode, whatever that does. So they put it in car wash mode and drove the Cybertruck through the car wash. And when it came out, the computer spit out a bunch of warnings and errors. Cybertruck looks like the cars that drew in first. Yeah. 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 I worked for a transportation nonprofit, and they needed a minimum 1 million insurance policy. They didn't here. They didn't restrict the year of the vehicle, but insurance companies just won't insure older cars. Yeah, I mean, I don't blame. I mean, insurance is a scam, but I don't blame them for not wanting to insure a piece of shit, dangerous vehicle. Like I get it. I get that. I'm sure my old Win 98 PC has a schematics in MS Paint somewhere. Oh, I wouldn't be surprised. Those things are just. So there is a company called BYD that makes EVs, and they're in China, and they just came out with a competitor to the Cybertruck, and it looks like a normal fucking vehicle, and it fucking looks amazing. Like all the stuff it has inside of it, the computer looks 10 times faster than the Tesla stuff, and everything works properly. You can drive it through a car wash. It doesn't rust. Such a scam company. Tesla insurance too, but yeah, it makes sense. Yeah, there's a thing where Elon was like buying a Tesla is an investment because the cars will appreciate in value. And no, they depreciated faster than any vehicle in history. Like somebody said they had a Mercedes or something, and it's a known Mercedes that's like really expensive when you buy it new, and then it just is worthless after only so many years. And he said it depreciated faster than the Mercedes did. But yeah, so what they've been doing is so they can't make money with the cars anymore. So what they've been doing is they've been monetizing the warranties, not the warranties, the repair service shops. So what they've been doing is when you are under warranty, they ignore you. And if you manage to get a hold of them, they delay you until the warranty runs out. And then they tell you, oh, it's going to cost $20,000 to fix this. They've been doing that. A lot of it. Like a lot. Also, don't forget the robo-taxi feature. Yeah. Yeah, will you be able to make 30 grand a year? I think he said something ridiculous like that. That's what they did to your cut. Really? They delayed, and then fuck it. Oh, sorry, under it's out of warranty. Yeah, it's and then and people like, well, you bought from scam artists. What did you expect?
What?
Oh, damn it. I better go to another area so these people reload. Look how big you are, Sylvie. Look how grandiose you look. Had a Model S, no much trouble with it. Depreciated real quick. Yeah. I mean, basically, they only sell two vehicles that are popular. The Y and the S, I think it is. Everything else is just not selling. He posted I don't know if I brought this up last stream. He posted a tweet that said, hey, we're paying you $1,000 to buy a Tesla now. And this is from Elon himself. He goes, apparently nobody wants a car that's associated with me. So we're giving you $1,000 incentive to buy the car because apparently, and I'm paraphrasing, people are choosy, and they apparently despise me. So and $1,000, like, and I posted, dude, you could give me a Tesla and I'll laugh in your face. Give me $1,000 off. Nothing to do with it being a shitty. Yeah, I know. Right, exactly. That's because they don't like me. No, it's because your fucking product sucks, dude. You have to provide service. Oh, these fangirls are really tough.
Yep.
They're gonna. I think the fangirls clip through the wall. This might be a problem. I didn't mean to do that. Get off. Whoa. You gonna attack bird? Look, they're all trying to climb each other. Why isn't my bird attacking? Attack. Why isn't my bird attacking? What the fuck? Here, Chase, do something. Don't let this distract you from the fact that BMW wanted a subscription to use heated seats. Yeah. Yeah, I heard that. That was also Louis Rossman. He also made a video about that. What the hell happened? My bird wasn't attacking him. Not at all. Aww. Some of my fuck faces got knocked out. Oh. Yeah, 2 of my fuck faces. You need a better burp. No, it's I think it's because those things weren't attacking me. Even though I was shooting them, they weren't attacking me. But and the bird wasn't inside the blue area. So it wasn't. I don't know. Game's fucking bugged or something. We electronically lock some of your power behind a paywall. Yeah, Tesla's also big with that. And then when they're like confronted with it, they're like, "Oh, but we're offering, the customer a choice." That's the words they use. We're offering them a choice. If they want to use it, they can pay for it. If they don't want to use it, but what they're not telling you is, yeah, we've already included the price of the heating element in the price of the car we sold you. So you paid for the heating element in the car. But we don't allow you to use it unless you pay us a monthly fee. And don't tell me for a second that they're like, "No, we included the heating element free. It didn't cost anything, any manufacturing cost at all, and then we're going to charge you if you use it." No, of course not. They're charging you. It's like saying, "Sir, would you like sandpaper or one ply?" Oh, that's a painful imagery. No name. How much would you like us to screw you over, sir? A little or a lot? There's a choice, exactly. You have a choice. You can get fucked in the ass or fucked in the butt. Pick one. I mean, honestly, like, you know, obviously, if you live in a state like Florida, you don't need a heated seat. Like, never. Sounds like a wind thing. Does it? You sure about that? Nothing. Well, I mean, where do you live, Chase? It makes sense. But I mean, honestly, would you rather pay a subscription fee to warm your butt or just get a hot water bottle and sit on it? I mean, you have incubators. You could just sit on one of those. Did you see that video going around about all the young people don't know what a cigarette lighter is? Like car cigarette lighter. They like ask them, "Do you know what this is?" And they're like, "No." And they're like, "It's a cigarette lighter. It's a finger trap." I just felt so old watching that. I don't even know if they include a menu. Do they? I don't look. Like when I'm in other people's cars, I don't like look to see if they have one. They still put that. As far as I know, if they put one in there, it's probably for a USB charger. My grandma had a cigarette lighter powered seat warmer in her. Oh, one of the ones you sit on. Like you sit on it and the cable comes out of the side and you plug it into the cigarette lighter. I've seen those. A Sunfire. Oh my god, I remember those cars. Wow, a Sunfire. I remember my stepfather had a, what was it, 1966 Falcon, I think it was. 1966 Falcon. It was one of these. This is a similar color to what he had. He had one of these. And he had the the little beads. It would go over the seat and you sit down. It's supposed to massage your back. Yeah, I mean his didn't look like his was kind of beat up, but it was similar. It was hitting. It was very, it's the same thing, but it was a slightly different color, but it was a blue, and it had a column stick a column manual shift. So the shift wasn't on in the floor; it was on the fucking column. So you'd have to fucking and you'd have to fucking do that with the fucking on the column. Yeah, that was back when you could drink beer in the car. I remember when he first met my mother. We drove around in that thing. And you could drink in the car. It was perfectly illegal. Yeah, the good old days. Perfectly illegal. Great old muscle cars, column shifting was cool. Yeah. I mean, I was way too young. I must have been like 6 or something. But he ended up he was a drinker, so he ended up smashing it up one night. And we were in the car, like me and my mother and my sister were in the car. And when he got in an accident, he was drinking. He smashed it up and totaled the car. The original fast travel, yeah, yeah. Nobody was hurt, by the way, which is kind of a pointing out how strong those cars were. Yeah, we were fine. We were fine. I mean, maybe somebody got a bump or something. I think he hit the steering wheel, so I think he had like a dot in his head or something. But this guy was in the war, and he was a tough truck driver kind of guy, so it wasn't like he ran to the hospital. He was just like, I'm okay. He was upset. I can remember him being upset that the car got fucked up, though. I mean, that was his baby. But yeah, as far as I remember, everybody was okay. It was, like I said, it was torn up. I mean, it was old. It didn't have AC. It had, I mean, nothing like that. Had none of that fucking shit you have today. But it drove, and he could drive that fucking thing. It was fast. At least I remember it being fast. I mean, when you're a kid, every car is fast, I guess. Your AC is rolling the windows down speed. Yeah, I wish that fucking guy with the shitty fucking lift would have fucking had that attitude. Fuck. Fucking nightmares about that fucking shit. Then the seasoning smell would go. No, yeah, that's exact good. That's what we want. And the thing is the car wasn't like a fancy car, but it wasn't that old. Like it wasn't like it looked like a decent car. He rolled up and it was like, oh, nice car, good. And then I got in there and it just smelled so bad. I don't understand it. Usually. So, and then you have the cars who overcompensate. You get in there and they have like fucking 20 fucking trees hanging from the rearview mirror. And they have the little things that go in the air conditioning slots that have the smell. So you smell like 4 or 5 different fucking smells in the car. And and then they got the Febreze that they sprayed before you got in it. And it's like, dude, what the I mean, and then it's kind of like, what's better? And one time, and this was funny, I got in the car and it smelled like really, really awesome weed. And I so wanted to ask the guy, I wanted to tell the guy, hey, why don't you spark that fucking joint up? I was seriously thinking, because I don't get weed. It's very difficult for me to get pot at all, if ever. And it smelled so good, and I was so tempted to be like, dude, I smell the weed. Fucking light it. Light a joint. I know you just smoked one, man. Light one up. I won't tell, but then I felt like, yeah, it's a stranger saying that would probably wig somebody out. You probably could get a card for it. Oh no, no. That could maybe, but probably not. Besides that, it would be, I don't know. It's a lot of bullshitting you have to do, I think. And you have to renew every year. I'd have to go through it every fucking year. I don't know. And it's not money I should be spending anyway. You know what I mean? It's not something I should be spending money on. I just want somebody that's around that will smoke one with me once in a while. You know what I mean? Well, I told you guys, 6, 7 months ago, my mom found a little container of legal weed on our mailboxes out front, and she brought it in. Because she knows I like weed. And she's like, I found this outside, and I opened it, and it has something in it. And I opened it, and it was fucking awesome. It was prescription weed. It had the name on there, the amount of THC, and all that stuff on it. Yeah. And it was probably 2 joints worth. But it had the company that sells it on there, and I looked them up, and they're in Miami. And I looked up the price, and it was expensive. It was like $75 for like a nugget. Like a nugget the size of half the size of a golf ball. For $75. I'm like, yeah, that's a little on the pricey side. That's a little too expensive for my taste. For $75, you should get at least a quarter. To make you see rainbows for that. No, it was good. It was good weed, but it wasn't $75 for a couple grams. That's for sure. It wasn't worth. Like if I was in the market for weed like I used to be, I would have never bought it. I would be like, dude, that's way too expensive. And here's the thing. So they're discussing federally making recreational marijuana a thing. But Republicans want to limit the amount of THC that's allowed. So they want to nerf the amount of high that each one. And I'm like, why? You're just going to make people go buy the illegal shit. Oh, you know what I didn't do? Join up. There we go. I'm like, that's just gonna make people go buy the fucking expensive, the illegal stuff. No, not insurance rates. It's the Republicans. They're assholes. Anything that they can do to punish brown people, they'll do. And they in their heads, whether it's true or not, in their heads, brown people smoke weed. We can't have a bunch of happy brown people. Yes, I got the TV switched out, so kiddo has a huge. Is he happy? As long as kiddo's happy. What the hell's going on here? Come here. We'll see you tomorrow. Okay. Wiggle, wiggle. They like getting stuck outside. Yeah, and No Name pointed out that. So No Name has his stuff so it doesn't rot. And I could do that technically. But from what I understand, it's because if your walls are in the blue, they regenerate when they get attacked, and your pals will interact with it to fix it or whatever. But if they're outside the blue, the walls degenerate, and the pals will not interact with it. But his point being was that they teleport through the wall, and they do. Like if there's a fight here, they'll teleport through this blue part, and they'll get stuck. So it's just, whatever. Maybe they'll fix it. Hey, Evie, I'm happy. I think you will like it. Yeah, he'll love it. I think so too, but because he's used to the other, he's still going to talk about it for a while because routine, yeah. I'm glad he didn't get hurt when he knocked over the monitor, though. What happened? What was it? What was he doing that knocked it over? You playing, or did he snag the cable? Something like that. Oh. I turned it off when he knocked it over. I guess he just didn't knock. He just didn't let go. Oh. Aw. I hope he wasn't too upset with it. Honestly, I was more concerned about him than his monitor, but I should have checked. I get that 100%. Also takes me time to get used to change. Yeah, I don't like change. If I had flipped out about it, he would have been more hurt, but I don't like change! There you go. Evie's on it. I think if he had flipped out about it, he would have been more hurt, but immediately he was like, Jared, are you okay? I wish there was a central panel that I could look up everything that was in my base. Okay, we only have 4 of those. Alright. Exactly. He kind of was in shock, I think, when it felt... Yeah, I mean, most people would be jarred. Like, that's not a completely unexpected reaction. I mean, I know I would be jarred if I did something and I knocked my monitor over to the point where I would be a little jarred, I guess is the word. Surprised. So I don't blame him. I mean, thankfully, so I don't want to put this in your head, but have you seen the TVs that are mounted on the wall, the big 60-inch ones, and they have the wall mounts? I remember watching a video of a kid that it fell, and luckily there was a cabinet or something there, and so the TV ended up toppling and rolling over the kid and missing him. And I've also heard of TVs actually falling on kids, those big TVs. And I'm not talking about the ones you buy now. So the ones you buy now, of course, it would still be dangerous. It would still be bad. But they're not that heavy. But this one, the one I'm talking about, was a plasma. The old style plasmas, where the TV was 6 inches thick kind of thing. It wasn't a tube, but it was plasma. And yeah, those things were extremely heavy. Flashback to me dropping a CRT on my foot when I was... Oh, yeah, those are Those are all heavy. Did you break your foot? Metal frame. Yeah, metal frame. Exactly. Yeah, those, so, yeah. Only my pride. Wait, you have pride? I didn't know that. CRT. It's funny because every time I see, like I watch these pawn shop shows, these older pawn shop shows, and they have people going in there selling CRTs, and they're getting like $50 or whatever for these like 27-inch CRTs. And I'm thinking to myself, you know, if he would have just saved it, he would probably get more money for it now, because there's a lot of people on YouTube that are, you know, that won't look for CRTs because they want their their old-fashioned video game system to work on it and look the right way. And how did you know that? That is exactly the one I've been watching. It's all fake. Like, I watch it and it's kind of like candy. Like, I watch it because it's just something to watch, but it's all fucking fake. I have no doubt that they've had people in there that are fucking weird because it's the hood. Yeah, but it's fake. I mean, you can tell that it's been scripted heavily scripted. Now, I have no doubt that the things that they're scripting are at least loosely based on things that actually happened. But the people who are doing it are acting. Well, no, like I said, I'm sure the stories are based on reality, are based on truth. But the people who are reenacting them, I don't believe are actually the people who did it. There's no way. There's no way. Some guy walks in there and he starts plucking stuff off the shelves in front of the owner. Right in front of him, and then walks up and goes, "Hey, I want. How much will you give me for this stuff?" Nobody's gonna do that. Nobody's gonna fucking do that. You know what I mean? Like if somebody was gonna do that, they would sneak around the store. You wouldn't notice them. They would sneak around the store. They would be all like down low about it, and then they'd come around. They'd walk out with it, and then they'd walk in with it and go, "Oh, hey, this is my stuff." You give people too much credit. No, it's just that they're not very good actors. You can just tell, like, one lady was arguing with the owner, and she was holding back laughing. So that it was a heated argument, but she was like trying to hold back. It's fake. It's fake. I know it's Detroit. I mean, where I live is just as many stupid people. And no, I mean, I can just tell by looking at the way they behave that it's bullshit. But nonetheless, I still enjoy watching it to an extent. See the one they put the sign up to make the sister quit from it? No. I haven't gotten that one yet. The problem I have with the replays is that half of the little clips they have in there have been done multiple times. Like, it's never unique stuff. It's always like the same fucking shit. At least half the content has been repeated. And so I stopped watching, you know, like I'll like exit it. Once I start seeing too many repeats, I'm just like, all right, fuck this. Oops. What I don't get is all the coats they get. Yeah, like that one lady who came in with the fucking the fur coats, and the lady kept telling her, this is a pawn shop, not a consignment. She wanted to like have them sell it for them or something on consignment, and they're like, this isn't a consignment, this is a fucking. And then they get in a kind of a argument, and then she just throws the coats and says, just keep the coats. Nobody would do that. Nobody would fucking do that. They'd take the coats and leave. You know what I mean? That's why I'm saying it's a little unbelievable. Like if you're going into a pawn shop, you're broke. I've only went into a pawn shop once. So, as if you recall, I used to know somebody who used to like take things for a living. And he, as a gift, gave me so he had a setup in his shop where he could take jewelry and he would melt down the gold, and he would take the gems out with one of those little, I forgot what they're called, the little dremels, and he let me dremel one out, a diamond out, and he let me keep the diamond. So that's the only time I've ever been in a pawn shop, is I sold the diamond. I like to see their retro games. Sometimes they got good stuff. Yeah, I mean, I have no doubt you can find some nice stuff. Here, I imagine it's everywhere, but here, they all communicate with each other. So if you go to one shop and you get a price for something, wow, okay, that was too fast. If you go to one shop and you get a price for something, and then you go to the other shop, it'll be the same price or more. And then if you go back to the original shop, the price will be more. So it's all rigged here. Like they all are part of the same little network. It's kind of bullshit. And I understand they have to be in communication for like the stolen goods stuff, because if somebody goes into one shop and tries to sell stolen goods, they tell the next shop, hey, some guy's going around trying to sell a necklace that we think was stolen. You know, don't buy it. Because here it's super strict. And I'm sure it's like that everywhere where there's legitimate pawn shops. They don't want nothing to do with anything stolen. As long as they don't say, hold up, let me check eBay. Check. Yeah, I agree. I didn't think of that. Today's a little different. So when I'm talking about the days before the internet was really a thing, like communication was a telephone call and a beeper. Not even a cell phone, really. I know. Quiet down, Grandpa. Dark time. I don't know. I kind of miss the whole beeper thing.
What?
It was funny because if you saw someone with a beeper, it meant one of two things. They were a doctor or they were a drug dealer. Get off on, you punk kids. You were texting pine. No, I mean, I had one, but I had one because everybody that I knew had one because everybody I knew was a drug dealer. Doctor, drug dealer, exactly. So I had one because I wanted to know when so I wanted a way to know when my bag of weed was ready, or it was a good two-way communication, and we all had these little codes. You know, like we wouldn't have to like beep and then call and then talk on the phone and go, "Hey, I want a quarter or I want an ounce or whatever." You would just text how much you wanted in a code, and you would, if it, you know, you would different codes like meant like meet me here or meet me there or I'll come over and what time I'm coming over, that kind of thing. You meant to say home farm? No, it was a drug dealer. It's okay. The statutes of limitations are up. And as far as I know, that person is in a legitimate company now. Like married, kids, legitimate company. Probably smokes, doesn't deal, that kind of thing. And I don't keep in contact with any of them anymore. I have no interest in rekindling friendships of that type. It's just not, it's not the same anymore. Those were the good old days, though. Much simpler times. Oh, Evie, you were right. I guess the Lift Monk things are still bugged. But there's a mod that fixes it. Yeah, they only give like 0.5 capture rate or something. And when you're a higher level, like when you're as high as level as me, and you use them, the way the calculations work actually make it harder for me to capture stuff. The higher my Limp Monk level is. So when you're a lower level, the statue helps. But when you're a higher level, the statue hinders. I didn't read too extensively into it because it was. I just read about it like 20 minutes before you came back. So I haven't really looked into the math of what they're saying. But yeah. So sorry about that if I misled you. I do remember seeing something in there where they, and this was a post from 9 days ago. But I do remember them saying something in the patch notes about them fixing the statue, the lymph. So I don't know what that was about. I guess it wasn't that. But the patch was older than 9 days ago, I think. But yeah.
Yep.
Anytime. Anyhow, I'm gonna go. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, No Name. Thank you, Sylphie. Thank you, Evie. Thank you, Chase. Thank you, Lurkers. Have a good night. Have a good day tomorrow. I hope Kiddo loves his TV. Say hello to Snoozy for me, Chase. All that. Night. Bye. Thank you, No Name. Have a good one,
And
sir.
bye.
Appreciate you being here, Mr. No Name. Bye. gonna watch some Dexter.